understanding. Imilabazulu. Sonke. Ngangena ujaga. Mfuna kupakamisa umkokeli wetu, president wetu, ubaba advocate Nelson Chamisa chaipululu. DJ ndelo song. Chamisa oye. Chamisa
bantu bageti asichenjeni menyu bantu bageti asichenjeni menyu sila kafu
umuntu wanga imilabazulu Chamisa oye. Bulawayo oye. Ngangena ujaga. Mulani lo. Songa situ Chamisa ancho. Imilabazulu. Ngangena ujaga. Mulani lo. Chamisa oye. DJ chai ngoma.
Ayasaba makwala. Ayasaba makwala.
Thank you. Chalizandla. Chayepulu. Siyabonga, my brother desire. Keep it up, siyabonga.
Salibonani Bulawayo muhle. Linjani lonke. Banjani abantwana. Banjani abadala. Banjani bomama. Linjani lezintombi. Bontanga. Izalukazi. Nyabonga, seat of kings and seat of queens. First of all, I want to salute you for showing this massive show of support. I know that Islanders is playing today, but for you to come, you have respected us. I want to honor you. This is a good omen for Islanders. The Islanders is a ngoba namsha. Is a ngoba. Ngokukhulu ukusehlisa ngiyabingelela lonke mthwakazi ngomuhle esigodlweni sakho Bulawayo. Nyalithanda lonke ama-kings lama-queens. Nyalihlonipha lonke isikhobe zami. uNkulunkulu alibusise. uNkulunkulu alenzele kahle. uNkulunkulu ube khona, umoya omnqele ukhona. I acknowledge the Holy Spirit. I acknowledge our Father in heaven. I also acknowledge our leadership here present, our citizen champions, change champions here present, with all your protocol order. Niyazi lonke elilapha livela endaweni ezitshiyeneyo ezelukeneyo zikamthwakazi. Nyalihlonipha kakhulu. Nyalithanda lonke. Thank you mthwakazi womuhle. Uyezwa ukuthi mina ngiyadoba yini? Uyezwa mithi mina ngiyakhombisa ngesindebele yini? Hayi, nyalihlonipha. Thank you very much. I saw us outside there around the stadium. There is no bus around. There was no lorry around. There is no chicken in around. And more importantly, there were no scarves around. Thank you for supporting our movement. Thank you for supporting yourself, the citizens' movement. As you know, in 2018, we had the Movement for Democratic Change Alliance, which was an alliance of political parties. But Kates, we have a different approach. We have brought a different outfit, which is a citizen alliance. The CCC is an alliance of citizens, not an alliance of political parties. We realize that political parties betray, but the citizens will never betray. And that's why we want to celebrate you wherever I've gone. Abantu bonke bathi hayi ujaha kangene, ujaha kangene. Now I'm not so sure. You have seen our campaigns. What you are seeing here is not a product of any foreign funding. This is you, the people, you, the citizens of Zimbabwe. You have funded our travel, you have funded our vehicles, you have funded our t-shirts. We are happy. We salute you, Bulawayo. Thank you very much for supporting your struggle. I'm particularly happy because we have no strings attached. We have not received money from any donor. The donors are the citizens of Zimbabwe. If anything, the party that is donor funded and funded by other powers is ZANU-PF. We don't want a puppet party like ZANU-PF. We want a sovereign party like the CCC, funded by the citizens, driven by the citizens, driven by the citizens. You know, we have done very well. Niwonile kutebulili mangale. Abantu bathi hayi ngena mfana. Nihambe echolocho. Abantu bathi hayi ngena mfana. Niwonile amapolisa ngale enkai. Amapolisa athi hayi ngena ujaha. Nihambe barracks. Anywhere in barracks. Amasoja ethu athi hayi umdala ngena mfana. Angazi ukuthi khonapho abantu abulawayo uthini. Angizwi uthini. Kangena ujaha. Kangena ujaha. You know, we have had meetings here. I've never seen the white seat this full. As Chinese said, thank you very much. Angazi ukuthi siyanqoba yini mhla ka-23. Sizawina yini mhla ka-23. Uzavotela ujaha yini 23. Uzavotela ama-MP ethu yini. Uzavotela amakhansela ethu yini. Bye-bye, ZANU-PF, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kunjonja, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Amasela, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Unduang, bye-bye. Yes, men are asking, what is the agenda as we go into this home stretch? I want to start by thanking God that we managed to win back our 12 seats that had been stolen by ZANU-PF. But more importantly, I want to thank the people of Bulawayo. Bulawayo Omuche, thank you for honoring us. We have never lost an election here in Bulawayo. We will never lose an election here in Bulawayo. I know that Mr. Mnangagwa had a rally at Country Park. And I know that at Country Park is Zango Kakulu. We are going to beat them. They had all the buses, but they didn't have a big crowd. I'm told that they address people from across the whole country. Tina, we don't do that. You don't cheat yourself and lie to yourself that you have support. But it is clear that Bulawayo Omuche, you support change and you are ready to vote for change. We have inspired people. We have moved mountains. We are ready to form the next government. As for me, I'm ready to unite this country. I'm ready to win this country for change. I'm ready to bring this country back to #1. I'm ready to win this country the #1 position and giant position. Are you ready, Bulawayo Omuche? Men are asking, but why have we done Bulawayo just 2-3 days before the election? Bulawayo is the city of kings. I had to come here to seek the indulgence of the kings and the queens before we go for the inauguration. There is no way Mnangagwa or ZANU-PF are going to win this election. I want to tell you this. This is a done deal. I've gone far and wide. This last week I was in Mashonal and Central. You'll be shocked. In Mbire there, in Mount Darwin, everywhere where I've gone, the people are ready. They are saying, enough is. They are saying enough is. Sokwanele. We don't want anymore this darkness. Bantu afuna ukuthi bajabule, afuna ukuthi ayisibele nkululeko, sibele amathuba, sibele dignity ilizwe lethu. We are supporter in. We are supporter in bantu bakithi. We are supporter in bantu bakithi. So yes, we are clear that we have come here. I know that Bulawayo has not been developed for the past 43 years. But not only Bulawayo, I've gone far and wide Ematebeleland. There is a big problem around Igukurahund. Abantu Ematebeleland are saying Gukurahund is a chapter that has to be revisited so that we close that chapter on the basis of truth, reconciliation, and rehabilitation of the victims of Gukurahund. One of our first tasks is to make sure that when, and I'm not saying if, when we form government, the first thing we are going to do is to go to places like Balagwe, where there was Gukurahund, turn them into memorial museums so that we acknowledge this history to say this far and no further. Not only are we going to do that, we don't want to impose the solution of healing. We want healing to be bottom up. So we are going to go Emapangeni. We will consult our chiefs etu, Wasabuk, our local leaders, our churches etu, so that they lead the community healing process, so that they lead people telling truth. Ukuchela itiniso. Suti hayi asibambane. Sibe bantu banye. Simunye. Lilizwe lethu. Izandla ziyagezana. Siyanqoba kanye. Siyabonga kawa. Uzalivotela yini? Asibambane. Svanane namajua, svanane namajua. For Bulawayo and Matebeleland, Gukurahund was not just an act of an attack on the rights of the people in their lives. It was also accompanied by underdevelopment. I've been to Ngai. The road that was built by Smith is the same road that is there. I've been to Cholocho. The roads, the single strip roads that were constructed during the rotation regime are the roads that are there. There's been no development in this country, particularly in Matebeleland. Matebeleland is forsaken, Matebeleland is forgotten. Matebeleland has been neglected. You must choose a leader for everyone. This young leader is going to remember Matebeleland. This young leader is going to move Matebeleland forward. If Smith were to resurrect today, he will not get lost in Cholocho, because the roads that he built are the same roads. Even Konapo or Bulawayo, the same buildings that were there are the same buildings that are still there. We want to develop our city. I told you that under our government, devolution is the new revolution. We are going to have a devolution revolution in Zimbabwe. We will make sure that we decentralize our government. Not everything to be done in Harare. One of the first things we'll have to do is to de-Hararize government. De-Hararize government services, so that Bulawayo people are able to have government service going up in Bulawayo. But beyond that, because we want devolution, we also want to make sure that languages are respected. We are not going to perpetuate language imperialism. If you look at our country, a lot of the people who are acting as police officers or teachers in local communities don't even speak that local language. We want local languages for local people, so that siyahlonipha ama languages onke. Not only that, under our government, the devolution devolution key for Bulawayo. The good news I have, we are not going to have Bulawayo as a satellite of Harare. Bulawayo must be the industrial capital of our country. We want to bring back the national railways glamour. Our bullet trains are going to be headquartered here. We want to bring back the NRZ of yesteryear. We want to make sure that the factories are brought back to life. I'm breathing life into Bulawayo, into Tuziatunga, into Tuziatunga, into Tuziatunga. We are for in Bulawayo. We want to bring the glamour days of Highlanders Iboso. Highlanders is the first professional football club in this country. We want to bring back the days of Itlola Nyama. We want to bring back those glory days. Bulawayo, we want to make sure we are not only an industrial hub for Zimbabwe, we must be the industrial hub and logistics hub for this region and indeed for the SADC region. We are for Now some are saying what is going to become of Harare. Our birth certificates, our national IDs, our passport, everything has to be done here for Bulawayo. We want to make sure that we move away from the tribal names that we have given our provinces. And we will reduce our regions into 5. Southern region, Northern region, Western region, Eastern region, Central region. Central region is the Midlands. That's where we are going to put Parliament building. That's where we are going to put the government city so that we don't Hararize everything. Let's decentralize other things to go to other cities. Kangene ujaga kangene. Kangene ujaga kangene. Kangene ujaga kangene. We want to restore the dream of Ubaba Joshua Nkomo. Ubaba Joshua Nkomo is the only leader I saw who had a liberation idea, and liberation dream to unite the people of Zimbabwe. He is the founder of the For Everyone mantra, For Everyone philosophy. Umdala wetu, umdala welizwe. I'm going to stand on the shoulders of Ubaba Nkomo to unite the country, to move the country forward, to heal the past wounds, and to make sure that we are one. Sibambane sihambe sonke. One people, one nation. One people. Omuna pesulu. Omuna pesulu. Omuna pesulu. Omuna pesulu. Asambe songe city umunwe pesulu. Umunwe pesulu. Umunwe pesulu. Bulawayo, you are tough guy. Thank you. Now, what is the agenda for our country? Tomorrow we are going to have the final rally. I've had meetings with SADC. I briefed SADC on the challenges we have. I told SADC that number one, Mr. Mnangagwa is not preparing to win. He's plotting to rig. I told SADC that he stole the election in 2018, but this time I will not accept to allow him to steal the election again. I told SADC that Zimbabwe is the next chair of SADC. Please get ready to welcome me to chair SADC on behalf of Zimbabwe. I told SADC that up to this day, contrary to what is happening in other countries, we don't have the voters' roll that is analyzable, searchable, but they thought that when they gave us a PDF format, we will not be able to crack it. I'm former Minister of ICT. We have managed to crack it and we know what they are trying to do. We will not allow them ukunchonjama fosetu. Nada. I told Sadak that I have not seen the ballot paper other than what I saw during the police postal ballots voting. We have requested from Sadak, we have requested from ZEC that we want to see the sample ballot so that we agree on the quality of the ballot, we agree on the ink to be used, we agree also in terms of the arrangement. But I saw that Mnangagwa has already rigged the arrangement on the alphabetical order. We are supposed to have 1 up to 11. Number 1, B, then C, number 2. But I see Mnangagwa has placed himself right to the top, the other end. But even if you rig the ballot, you will not win the elections in this country, I want to tell you. Kangena uja, kangena. I told Sadak that we are having a problem with the issue of deployment of postal ballots. But I have good news for you. My intelligence is telling me that the majority of police officers who voted defied those bosses and voted for Umkoma na Ujaha. Amapolisa ngiyalibonga lonke amapolisa ngiyalibonga. I told Sadak that we are having problems with our ghost polling stations. They want to bring ghost polling stations so that they will then stuff the ballot papers. But you know what? Out of the 12,734 or so polling stations, we have made sure that there is a polling agent per every polling station. And I also have been informed, and I've told Sadak that they want to make sure that they get the presidential vote first and they report back to ZEC so that they can play around with the votes. But we have said to ourselves, V11s, once we get our results, we are going to tell the world what we would have gotten. We will be the first ones to know the results. We will not accept you to cheat us again. We will have the result by the following day. We have also advised the United Nations. We have told them, UN, we had invited you to come and supervise the elections. They were not invited. But we are briefing all the delegations. I'm briefing the Chinese delegation today. I'm briefing the Commonwealth. They all want to hear our views. And we have told them that any result that will put Mnangagwa ahead of Chamisa is a fake result. The reality is that Mnangagwa is going to be number 2. We are winning this election. We have won this election. Thank you. Congratulations, Zimbabwe. We have won this election. Thank you very much. Now, I've been told that they are going around telling uSapho ukuthi hayi sifuna ukuthi abantu bakho ubabhale ama-books so that they vote being forced. I've told abadala that no, practice what is called bull mango strategy. You assume being green outside, this is ZANU-PF, but inside you must be yellow. What does it mean? When you go to vote, you must make sure that you avoid being harassed, being beaten up. These are thugs. They believe in violence. They believe in sucking blood. So spare yourself so that you save your lives. But when you enter the ballot box, you must make sure that you date with destiny. A-triple-C ngale nwe nwe. A-triple-C ngale. A-triple-C ngale. Wa president. Or MP. Councillor. Even when you go back home, your wife. Your for a new great Zimbabwe. So yes, we are going to vote in the next 2 days. I'm asking Bulawayo, are you going to vote for our candidates? I'm going to introduce to you, this time we will not make the mistake. We have realized that there are problems here in Bulawayo. The local authorities, some of them who went with the MDC have been very funny and very dangerous. So we have said we are starting on a clean slate. We don't want funny tricks in local government. Asifuni umbulu, asifuni dot. So our councillors, this is your end. We want accountable, available, transparent, and credible councillors. So we have started by saying we are going to choose a mayor who is accountable. So we have chosen David Coltart to be the mayor who is going to be leading our councillors here. Coltart, you can come here. Coltart, you can come here, please. Sanibonani Bulawayo. Ninjani. We are going to clean up Bulawayo. We are going to restore, under the leadership of President Nelson Chamisa, Bulawayo. Siyabonga Bulawayo. What are you going to do with corruption? Awarding of tenders, a lot of funny things in the council, violation of vendors, abuse by ZANU-PF. What are you going to do with the issue of water? What are you going to do with the issue of abuse of the residents, especially Amarettes and other things? We must treat them with dignity. What are you going to do, Honorable Mayor? Thank you, President. President, my intention is I have been a lawyer in this city for 40 years. I want to use my experience as a lawyer to review all the contracts in Bulawayo, to see whether they are in the interests of the citizens of Bulawayo. If we find that contracts are not in the interests of Bulawayo, if we find that they are benefiting a small number of people, then we will do everything in law to cancel them. We will also work hard to ensure that the wealth that is generated in this city is kept in this city. At present, our water fees go to Harare. At present, the licenses that we pay for our cars go to Harare. And that means that we can't reconstruct our roads. We will fight to keep our wealth here and deal with it that way. Siyabonga. Uzamvotela inu Councillor Coltart. Ngiyabonga. Thank you. I've said this, I've done this because we've done the same for all the cities. We don't want to leave things to conjecture. We need steady hands, level-headed people to guide our cities. Under our government, we are going to restore executive mayors. Right now, we don't have executive mayors, but under our government, we will restore executive mayors. Beyond executive mayors, we are going to give you the right of recall. Our councillors who do not reside with you or who do not come back to you, we will give you back the right to recall them on the basis of a percentage. It's the same thing with MPs. We are going to do the same for our MPs. What is our agenda for the entire country? Zambe's water project is not going to be a sloganeering point. Under our government, within the first 2 years, we are going to make sure that we have dealt with the Zambe's water project so that we deal with the water problem in Matebeleland here permanently and completely. Are you going to support our program here? Bulawayo, I'm also going to bring you good news. We are not going to treat Bulawayo as a cousin of Harare. Bulawayo is going to be a capital. The president is going to be rotating. We will spend time here in Bulawayo 2 weeks in Bulawayo, 2 weeks in Harare, 2 weeks in Bulawayo, 2 weeks in Harare. Yes, of course, I will enjoy the benefit of the queens, you know, so that they are around, and I'm happy to see the queens around. We want to make sure that we don't reduce Bulawayo to a second-class city. It is a capital city of our country. We must bring our country together. We must unite our country and move forward. Not only are we going to do that, we want to make sure that we upgrade our infrastructure here. Not just the roads, but even the airports. We want to make sure that we also bring the Internet of Things here in Matabeleland, so that we are connected. There has to be ubiquitous connectivity. Under our government, there is going to be connectivity for our rural areas and urban areas. Are you going to vote for our program here? Why should you vote? Why should you vote? Yikuvotela iphupho lika baba wesizwe ubaba uJoshua Nkomo. Siyazi sonke ukuthi hayi wayechumayela ukubambana, uthando, ubuntu. Uthi hayi asifuni ubumoli, asifuni abakhokheli bayakhokhela esimenemene, sifuna abakhokhela bayakhokhela okuqondileyo. That is my pledge to you, so that we restore the legacy of Baba Nkomo. Uyalifotela yini umthwakazi womuhle? Uyalifotela yini ugodlwayo omnyama? Sifuna ukuthi hayi sikunike amathuba, sikunike inqonto, sikunike umsebenzi, sikunike ifundo, sikunike esibhedlela. Khathesi esibhedlela seyagula, emgwaqweni uyafa. We want to restore everything. When you vote for Ujaha, you are voting for jobs. 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 We are voting in. Devolution is the new revolution. We are going to change the face of governance in this country. We are going to have a lean and mean government. Our government shall not have more than 15 ministers. But we are not just going to confine our government to people from the CCC. We are going to be a government for everyone. I'll take a few people from other political parties who have shown that they have competence and capacity to move our country forward, because we are going to be looking for competence, not partisan belonging. We are going to bring the country together. We will ban the issue of deputy ministers under our government. We don't want deputy ministers. We just want a minister, so that we cut expenditure on government. We are for Telaini. Kangene Ujaha. Kangene Ujaha. Kangene Ujaha. We are going to have a government for everyone. I've received from the elders of Matabeleland that we have looked at all the key institutions of government. There are non-Ndebele people or Ndebele citizens who are occupying senior positions in government. For the first time, we'll have police commissioner, we'll have even an army commander who is Ndebele, because we want to unite our country. We want people to be brought together and to move together. We will move from tokenism. I don't want people of Matabeleland to continue being told that you belong to the vice president of the nation. As the legacy of my own government, when I become the leader, I want, when I leave, people to be voted on the basis of merit, not on the basis of tribe. And I would want to see a person from Matabeleland being voted the president of Zimbabwe. We are voted now. We want to deal with corruption. Under our government, corruption, zero tolerance to corruption. If you are a thief, you must know that you will not see the light of day. We want to deal with this thing of promotion on the basis of corruption. In ZANU-PF, if you steal, you are promoted. In our government, when you steal, we promote you to the prison. That's where you belong. Asifuni abantu bayantshontsha imali yelizwe. Asifuni abantu bayasela. Sifuni abantu bayabusa okuqondileyo. Accountable leadership. Are you going to vote for a government? Bulawayo, are you going to vote for a government? Under our government, the traditional institution is going to be restored. We are going to change the title of Amakos. They are not going to be called chiefs. They must be called kings. Because it is those from other countries who brought that language and that taxonomy. Our people must be restored in their kingship. King Kumalo, King Lopengula, not Chief Kumalo. That's reducing the title and dignity of our traditional leaders. Are you with us on that one? Not only are we going to do that, we are also going to make sure that government does not interfere with conferment of leadership in traditional institutions. We are not going to use chiefs and village heads as an extension of a political party. Under our government, village heads shall be chosen in their communities. Izihlobo zinosaruzwa nehama dzeikoko, ushe hunogadzwa nehama dzeikoko kote nevatorwa. Government, get out of the business of traditional leaders. Sifuni ukuthi ama communities alungise izinto khonapho. Uzalivotela yini? And our government, which is coming and is sure coming, we are going to make sure that our soldiers, our police are not partisan. They are respected on the basis of their titles. There is dignity in honor, and there is honor in service. We will restore the dignity of service for the civil service. They have to be paid properly as a gesture of thanking them for the great work that they are doing. Number two, we are going to deal with the economy. We are going to do away with the bond note. As soon as our government has been inaugurated, no more bond note, no more RTGS, yes to the US dollar, yes to the US dollar. We sifuna ukuthi ayisibele dollar esikhwameni. Ujaha kangene dollar esikhwameni. Ujaha kangene dollar esikhwameni. But we're not going to use the US dollar for a long time. We'll use the US dollar just for a short time as we go back to our own currency on the basis of confidence, ease of doing business, strengthening the confidence in our policies, but dealing with the role of the Reserve Bank, fiscal reforms, monetary reforms, so that we are going to retrench quasi-fiscal policies and quasi-fiscal activities, and then make sure that government is on the path of restoration. We have an economic blueprint called RAT, which is Rapid Accelerated Transformation of the Economy. We are going to improve our employment rate. We are going to improve our inflation rate. Ujaha kangene uzabona ukuthi hayi umjabulo ugcwele sizajabula zihlobo zami sizajabula kakhulu. Are you going to vote for Ujaha? Are you going to vote for Ujaha? We are also going to deal with the issue of debt. We will deal with our debt, which is about 18 billion. We will pay our debt. But beyond paying that debt, we will not contract any debt which is not authorized by Parliament, so that there is accountability in how we do things. Parliament must be strengthened in oversight under our government. Are you going to vote for this government? Are you going to vote for this government? On the social services, education is our big deal. Under our government, one of the first things we are going to do away with, we are going to remove Amakala. Kala, bye-bye, Kala, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kala, bye-bye. Grade 1 to 7, government must pay for the school fees of the children. From grade 1 to 7, there's going to be free primary education. Are you going to vote for this government? That is our government. I want to say, without wasting, because I know Islanders are about to play now, so I don't want to spend too much of your time. We are ready to vote, isn't it? I want to see the MPs from Bulawayo. We are so that I introduce you. Am I MPZ? Sondela Bambi, Masinyani, Fasha Fash. Ingoma ina imnandi ngoma eh? Uyalithanda yini? Bulawayo, these are our MPs. So I want the MP igama lakho le constituents quickly.
Decent Collins Bajila emakhandeni Luveve constituency kangeni uJaka kangeni uJaka kangeni Sarenda Kapoekilu Bulawayo Central Constituency. Your Excellency, sir, we are promising you at least 85% of the votes. Thank you, Excellency.
Yabonga, Doctor.
Kangeni uJaka kangeni Chamisa oye Bulawayo oye Salmonan Manbagiti mina ngupashiwo Raphael owakosibanda Country Park constituency. Thank you very much.
Uthi igama lakho bani?
Ngupashiwo Raphael Sibanda.
Yeah, i-constituency ka Mthubi.
Hayi ngekapashiwo.
Ngekapashiwo. Uzamvotela yini uJaha? Please, Bulawayo omuhle, help us by voting upasho ka Country Park. Uzamvotela yini? Thank you.
Bye-bye, ZANU-PF, bye-bye. Desire Moyo, Kulumane constituency. Ahoy, Kulumane, ahoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ngena Chamisa ngena. Ngena Chamisa ngena. Wono Eric Makwekwelo Pengula.
Chamisa oye. Nero oye. Gift ostalo sizi bapela ndaba chabalala. Thank you.
Gift. What are you putting on? What is it called, that thing?
Umtelo ungene parliament mongameli.
Chamisa oye! Chamisa oye! Desmond Makaza Mpopoma Mziligazi constituency. Ahoy Mpopoma ahoy! Ahoy Mziligazi ahoy! Siyabonga.
Kangeni uJaha kangeni. Ahoy Bulawayo ahoy. Celeste Mahlangu MP Phumula.
Mama wakha kangene angazi ukuthi kangene inkazana kangene. Kangene umama kangene. Kangene intombi kangene.
Salbonani. Kangeni uJaha kangeni. Kangeni uJaha kangeni. Mina ibizo lami nginguminenhle untando wenkosi owako Gumede ngimele iBulawayo North.
Kangene unkazana kangene. Kangene umama kangene.
Ahoy Chamisa ahoy. Ahoy Bulawayo ahoy. Nicola Watson Bulawayo South. Ahoy Bulawayo South ahoy. Tata Bulawayo tata.
Kangene unkazana kangene. Kangene izalukazi kangene. Ngiyabonga Bulawayo omuhle.
Bulawayo oye! Chamisa oye! Tumbane Njube oye! Tumbane Njube oye! Honorable Prince Njube and Tumbane Njube constituency. Before Honorable President, citizens of Bulawayo, Ntwaka zomuhle, makhosi la makhosi kazamnandi.
Before I let this mic go, President Bulawayo, it is 12 National Assembly seats, 23 acres, Honorable President. It is going to be 12 out of 12 in Bulawayo. There is no seat that we are going to donate ZANU-PF, whether it is Mtuli Ngube, whether it is criminal type of candidates that have diverted from the democratic principles. Honorable President, in Bulawayo, we have got 29 local authorities. Come the 23rd of August, Honorable President and citizens of Bulawayo, it is going to be 29 out of 29 ward councillors here in Bulawayo. Honorable President, we mean well. Honorable President, we have heard you. Honorable President, the citizens have suffered. Honorable President, Zimbabweans have suffered. There is no more time, honorable members and councillors, to organize in meetings in hall to go and shoot one another. We are going to be for everyone. We are going to be together. We are going to be work together for Bulawayo. Thank you very much.
Shabelele ngoma. Sibambane. Thank you. Are you going to vote for our MPs? Our MPs, may God bless you. May God win you, Bulawayo, Yonke Jikelele. We wish you well and may God bless you. Thank you, Bulawayo, for choosing these MPs. Thank you for choosing them. Sialitanda Longe, thank you very much. I'm a councillor to hang up my councillors quickly. I'm going to introduce individual councillors, I think just to formally introduce you. Our councillors here too, you can see that is such a big number, aren't you? Do you want me? The time is running out. I know people want to go and watch the Highlanders. Do you want me to introduce them individually or I will just introduce them as a one by one?
Angela Mlombe Angile. Okay. Angela Mlombe Angile. Edwin Ndlovu what 8 Sabong. Arnold Batrai Tuwe what 24 Ngeta. Davu Mwinde what 13.
Tando Emposi Ndlovu what 28 Country Park.
Lazarus Mpandwe what 19.
Adrian Rendani Moyo, Wat 2, Bulawayo North Constituency. Gangenu Chaka.
Pumelelo Moyo, Wat 26 Mkanwini.
Muswagiwa Masuku, what 12 Ntube?
Tumisani Neta, Ward 14, Lopemula Makwekwe.
Ale Kindlovu, what 25 Nketa?
Felix Takunda Mazana, Ward 18 Makwekwe constituency.
Skhululekile Moyo, what 17 Pumula?
Liz Spanda, what 27 Pumula South?
Rata Kumete, what 16 Luveve?
Polisi Mahlangu, what 3 Bulawayo North, Ngangenu Chaka Ngangene, Angele, Yamyanda Mwanse.
Maposa Tinevimbo, what 21 Pelanda Wachavalala, Sisinda Chavalala, oye! Chamisa, oye!
Susan Stole, what 11 Emakanden, Gangene. Tarazani Ndlovu, what 10 Entumbane Njuve, Gangenu Chaka.
Kandiwe Moyo, what 7 Emakokoba Blaesa constituency, say Tata Umoti.
Tumisani Octavius Nkomo, Ward 5. Ngangenu Chaka.
Shepherd Stole, Ward 1, Bulawayo Central. Kosnati, Obe, Pofu, Country Park, Ward 6. Chipo Pinikwa, Umkuza, Ward 19, Gangenu Chaka Gangene. Karika Imazo, Ward 17, Umkuza. Engineer Royeni Segete, Ward 29, Gangene Uchaka Gangene. Simbarashe tuwe Ward 20 Pelanda Bachabalala. Imezoku Sandra Ndebele.
Nomakukumloi, Country Park, Ward 15, Gangenu Chaka Gangene.
Ward 22, Kulumane constituency, Meli Moyo. Ngangenu Chamisa Ngangene.
Gangene Uchaka Gangene. 116 to listen to Zaitatim Kuza.
What 18 Umkuza constituency Mbundane Mtunzini Gangene.
Ward 24, David Coltart. Uzali Fotela ina makansela yetu. Thank you, Bulawayo Musha. These are our councillors. I'm asking you to vote our councillors yetu. Whoever has not been introduced here is not our official candidate. These are the official candidates who are to be voted here in Bulawayo. Nyalibonga, there are double candidates who are there, who have been put by first, but I have confidence in you. I know Temba Ugutai, uzafotela Triple C kupera. Uzafotela makansela zetu ini. So, President, Triple C. MP, Triple C. Councillors, thank you, Bulawayo. God bless you, councillors. Siyalibonga. Tina, City High, Mshaka 23, Sizangoa, Kakul, Sizangoa by a big margin. Do you agree with me that we are going to have a white wash? Bye-bye, Zanubia, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Zanubia, bye-bye. By this time, end of the week, we'll be celebrating. Zimbabwe is going to be under a new leadership. Get ready for a new leader. Get ready for a new president. Get ready for a new government. Get ready for a new life. Get ready for a new money. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Bulawayo muhle. Sizangowa masinyane. Sizangowa ntoanye. Are you going to vote? Are you going to vote? I count on you for the vote on the 23rd so that we win with a big margin. We want to hear that Bulawayo, ujaha, like this, ngongaka. Uiti, kangane. Uzavota ini, ujaha uiti. Green or yellow? Triple C or another one? Anjo? Or triple C or that one? Umunwa or that other one? Thank you, Bulawayo. Thank you, Bulawayo. Some Nelson Chamisa. Let's go and win big. Let's go and vote big. Thank you for coming in your thousands. Thank you for what you have done. Siyalitanda lonke. Inguzubusise. Ujesu uzahamba lawe. Ujesu uzathi nika amanga. Ukuthi sinowe siwine. Thank you very much, Bulawayo. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.